Okay, this is actually a way better spawn. Still, always bring SJ. We love drugs on Shoreline. You can use Tramadol, 3BT, SJ. You can combine them for maximum endurance. SJ6 and Tramadol, you literally never lose stam. There's a few ways to go to Resort. You can either go up these rocks, or honestly, I typically go this way and enter from the front. I feel like it's a little riskier going this way. That will be fine. Just don't go up this way, because then people from first floor can see you very obviously. So if you're gonna go up from the front, go below the rocks. Okay, first floor east. There's a duffel in 113. So there's another duffel right next to it in 111 in this corner. 110, honestly, I don't get this key. It can have a LEDX sometimes. I think it's one of the weakest LEDX rooms. 107's a great key as well. In this room, on these shelves, you have med spawns or Tetris spawn here as well. So it's med and or tech loot. On this side of the room, you have a med bag as well as a duffel. Going down here, we have 104, also a med bag. 102, another med bag. And then right across, 103 has a duffel. All right, going up to second. There is a med bag across from the stairs in 223. Also a PC we can loot. All right, so on second floor, there's really only there's four rooms to worry about. The first one being 222 or 226. You can buy either key. They're both connected, so it doesn't matter which key you get. I think they're the same price right now. Tech loot on the table. You have a toolbox. Also, this box in here, this is a gold spawn. It doesn't have anything right now, but you could find gold stuff. Weapon crate. On the floor and on this side table, med spawns. I have found GPU, LEDX, Tetris. On this carpet, on this side or this side, you have to make sure you use your gun to see if there's any loot that appears, because I found a LEDX that's under the carpet before. You can also find LEDX's defibs over here, these shelves. Now there's two open rooms on second floor. There's 219 and 218. 219 can spawn LEDX, GPU, defib, all the good stuff on either corner of the room, on the box or on the corner or in the corner. Cross in 218, this is red keycard spawn. There's also a duffel. Across from 218, red keycard spawns on this table right here with the computer. I'll show you the last room on second really quickly. Also 211, this is also another DL med bag, but if you do the hop over, there's a med bag in here. 209 is an open room that can spawn a LEDX or kind of med spawns in this drawer, this open drawer. And then in the connected room, you have another med bag, weapon box, green weapon boxes. I loot them because I think one day I'll find a Taiga, maybe a Red Rebel. Going to third floor. Now there's actually a pretty decent key over here. It's 306/308. Both of them unlock the same, they're connected as well. This room has a lot of PCs. So 1, 2, 3, 4 PCs that you can loot. There's a gold spawn in this open drawer. Black box, you can hop over, and then typically there's always food here. So if I'm out of food, I'll just hop over here. So then you also have 328 as well as 310 that are both really good keys to have. 310 is a gold spawn room. We found a roller, but on both tables you can find gold spawns, and then there's also 2 duffels. So 313, 314 connect. I don't have this key because I don't know if it's that worth, but when you walk into the left, there's gonna be boxes, and on top of the boxes you can find med loot. I've once found a LEDX there, but I typically will find adrenaline or stims, or honestly, mostly nothing. Okay, duffel in the middle of the hallway. I never loot it because I'm scared about getting no audioed or something. 321, this is pig room. You can find gold spawns around the pig, and then honestly, the pig sometimes has good loot. Not bad. Gold spawns around him, as well as gold chains can spawn in his ears, so just check his ears. And then 328. You can also buy the utility key, which will unlock this room. I think it's a little bit cheaper than 328. Tech spawns on the table. There's a PC to loot. Duffel. And then sometimes you'll find good weapon parts on this side of the room. And then around here in the utility closet, this will have a gold spawn on this table. I found Bitcoins there before. Typically it's like a chainlet or a gold chain. I mean, this room sometimes has good loot. There's no room number, but it's right after the stairs. It'll have technical loot. Okay, so that's pretty much done for east side. Leaving east side now. There's a duffel in 116 that I always loot before I cross over to admin. Let's go to admin. All right, so going down the stairs on this tray table is a med spawn. You could find a LEDX there. I don't think I ever have, but you could potentially. There is a duffel down here to the left. So on the left side, this is red keycard room. Red keycard will spawn on this table here. These shelves, as well as these shelves and these shelves, can spawn good tech loot. Sometimes I'll find Tetris GPU. There's a PC you could loot. This room next to it has the safe. I'll show both safe keys. Resort Management Warehouse safe, Resort Management Office safe. It's tech spawns on this table as well as this couch. This room also has some good tech spawns, sewing kits, pliers, stuff like that. This room is filled with PCs. Filled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PCs. And some stuff can spawn on this table, like pliers, chlorine. There's a duffel in this auditorium, or this is not an auditorium. What would you call this room? I swear, I have found, if you're looking for a Danex key, forklift key, I have found so many of them in Shoreline duffels. I don't know what it is about Shoreline duffels specifically. Going across to the right side of admin, safe in this room. I always put this duffel on the couch before I leave. That's pretty much it for admin. If you're low on food, sometimes food will spawn here. I never find it though. West side. Food will not always, but food commonly spawns on this table going towards west. Oh, there's someone here, I think. When I enter West Wing, I'll typically go straight to third because that's where the best loot is. Oh, there's a dropped bag here. Okay, I got 0 audio. But anyways, so I typically go to West 301 first. Oh my God, it's unlooted. Okay, perfect. I think West 301 is honestly the best room in Resort right now for me. I've gotten the most LEDXs from this room. On top of these barrels, as you can see, you can get tech loot or gold, like gold loot. On the floor, make sure you check under the carpet. On this side of the balcony, you can find good loot. Typically, I'll find like ratchet, bulbexes, stuff like that. Tech loot on the table. Also, loot under these newspapers. I think we've just found a morphine. Yep. On the bed, there's also med loot. And then there's this green crate. 2 PCs. And then on the other side, we have an open room, so you don't need a key for this room. 311. This is where I found my first LEDX, this white. You have to check underneath these newspapers again for good loot. And then, oh, we found a bulbex. Sometimes it could be in the closet here. So just check those 3 spots here, inside this cabinet, and then in front of the duffel. And then from 3rd floor, I just dropped down to 2nd. And then 205 is another great room with a pretty common LEDX spawn. I find it pretty often here. Spawns on the floor, on the table, pretty much anywhere in this room. Under the carpet here, on the chair, there's a toolbox and a med box on this side. And then across, you have another med bag and another duffel. Honestly, this isn't even a really good loot run. We haven't found a GPU or a LEDX, but this is still a pretty decent run. 2nd floor, there's 3 good rooms. There's 216, 218, and 220. Because of how many rooms there are to loot on this map, on this resort, I skip 216 and 220, and I only really loot 218. 218 is the red key card spawn. 216 is a good key. And then 220, also a good key. So 218 on these boxes in the bathroom, RSAS spawn. So if you're looking to do the gunsmith early wipe, is a good key to have. Red key card on this barrel. 218 connects to 3 rooms. The room adjacent to it has med spawns on this box, I guess. There's a weapon crate there. And then the 3rd room has a duffel and a med bag. I know I said resort is not that contested and we ran into 3 players here, but sometimes you'll get a dead resort. Not this raid though. Going down to 1st floor. This room sometimes has good loot. I found bear buddies in here before, loot lords. There's an all sewing kit. Bottom floor of west, you have 2 blue. What is he doing? Okay, we're gonna loot these players after. We did some murder, but we're not gonna loot them right now. But we're gonna do the video. Okay, 1st floor, west 112 and 104 are blue keycard spawns. The blue keycard spawn in 112 is on this console table. Also, moonshine can spawn on this table. I'll find drinks, water, hot rod, moonshine, whatever. And then the 2 duffels in here. 110 has a med bag behind the tarp here. 109, it's never looted, and there's 2 duffel bags in this room. 108 also has a duffel. 107, another med bag behind this tarp. 104, it looks like one of the guys looted it, but blue keycard spawns on this table, and then med spawns on either side of these shelves here. And then there's 1 more med bag in 103. Now is the best part of Shoreline loot, the basement. So first I check red keycard spawn on this shelf over here. And then as far as duffels, there's 7 duffels in the basement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 behind this door. And then last but not least, there's ambulance that you could loot for blue keycard, as well as potential LEDX spawn. There's also a med bag in the back of ambulance. I'm gonna show it to you guys. I'm not actually gonna go there. I never really loot it unless I'm a scav, because I think it's death, but that's the ambulance I'm referring to. Not really sure what this guy was doing. Huh? That was a pretty good loot run. I mean, we killed things also. This wasn't my intention to kill this many things, but I was really just trying to show you guys the loot. But as you can see, you can get good player loot and good actual loot from Resort. So Resort's goated.